At first glance, you might think this is a typical Silicon Valley startup, complete with free food, toys, dogs in the hallway, and a 24/7 work ethic.
There's the bed. It is particularly sad when I only live 4 blocks away, so you know I'm tired when I'd rather sleep here than walk home.
But when these young engineers aren't battling each other in a game of Halo 3 or Turbo Hearts, they're engaged in a very different type of endeavor: counterterrorism. They're part of Palantir, a startup in Palo Alto, California, named for the Seeing Stones and the Lord of the Rings. For the last 5 years, the company has been building sophisticated data analysis software that last year was used to expose a network of suicide bombers originating from Pakistan. While in many ways typical of a startup in terms of its culture, what's not typical is Palantir's straight-laced clientele. Old-line intelligence organizations like the Pentagon, the FBI, and the CIA. In QTEL, the CIA's venture capital arm contributed $2 million to the company's overall $30 million in startup costs. Palantir won't discuss specific clients, but current and former U.S. officials familiar with its work tell the Wall Street Journal that the company's software handles some of the most advanced counterterrorism work in the world. Sources say it has helped reveal new trends in roadside bombings and uncovered details of Syrian suicide bombing networks in Iraq.
We work across the government space, anywhere where there's an intersection of civil liberties and finding bad people.
Founder Alex Karp thinks the company's relationship with Washington works because they share a common goal that has to do with substance, not style.
The people doing the work are very similar to us. What does the person look like who's in the mountains, or enforcing civil liberties, or doing analytic work in a secure environment? There's somebody who's being underpaid, overworked, is fighting bureaucracy, and they're doing it because they love what they do and they believe in our country. Well, what are we like? We're underpaid, we do it because we love it, and we continue doing it because we love it.
And part of loving what they do means doing it their way, flip-flops and all, even when their clients in D.C. tend to be buttoned-up guys in suits.
After someone's hired, I occasionally ask people, do you have a jacket? At what thrift shop did you get it? Is it an acceptable thrift shop? Is it within 5 sizes of what you have? So we do have. It's good for people to know that they may someday need a jacket, and it shouldn't be like 40 years old and obviously have 15 moth holes in it. But when people come here, we show them our indigenous environment. I might throw on a pair of shoes, but in fact I sometimes do. But other than that, you see us as we are.
It appears to be working. Palantir executives tell the Wall Street Journal they have 50 Washington contracts and have opened a financial analysis arm to work with hedge funds and other financial institutions. The company expects to be profitable by the end of next year. For the Wall Street Journal Digital Network, I'm Stacey Delo.